Dr. Jackie Leonard. Jackie knows me. Brother Theodore. Dr. Theodore, comedian Rocky Madison. Andrew Tate. Stephen Ross. Moodlin Jim Orchestra. And your video media servant, Arthur Treacher. Look sharp now. Here's the dear boy himself, Merv.
A gentleman who can always be counted upon to make our day just a little bit darker. Here he is with a few comments on our life and times, Brother Theodore.
Okay. Don't shout at me.
I didn't say anything to you.
You will.
But we will fight after the show.
Please forgive my somewhat scanty attire. I am not trying to be a striptease. I'm not trying to set your blood on fire. And I'm not going to strike any daring poses. It's just that I have a tendency to sweat like a chunk of rancid pork. In the public interest and as a service to the community, I should like to make an announcement. Tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. near West 96th Street, I shall plunge into the Hudson, and shortly thereafter, I shall reappear on the coast of New Jersey as a white swan.
So be there, folks.
The establishment hushes it up, you know, I have to say it here. Incidentally, Merv, I haven't been here for a long time.
Yes, where have you been?
And I'm not the man you once knew.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You ain't the man nobody once knew.
No.
I shall take care of you later.
No, you won't. I'm a damned if you will. No, you won't.
This woman tried to attack me criminally.
No.
Oh, stop it, brother. Not true.
Brother, you are a liar.
Now, may I have some peace and quiet now, please?
Yes, please.
What are you going to do?
I ain't going to say no
I
more
am
to
going
you.
to talk to these people here and talk to you.
Oh.
And I want undivided attention.
Yes.
In the year of our Lord, 1968,
9.
shortly after my spitting at the nurse and the loony bin tests, in the year of our Lord, 1968, the devil and his demons became increasingly active in my affairs. The blows of fate fell down on me with a pitiless, persistent fury. I fought back, my friends. I fought back desperately. I fought back savagely. But all my efforts only dragged me down to a deeper level of doom. It was at this most critical moment of my life that I met him, the Guru Lala Bhagavan Sri Muguka Padaya, a real swell Joe. He was a Zen Buddhist and reincarnation consultant and lived in a remodeled comfort station somewhere uptown. On the shores of Central Park Lake, we used to stroll, and with bewilderment, I would listen to his theories, his doctrines. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and Merv and all of you, my tongue is not long enough to give you a full account of what's really going on. Tonight, you will have to unlearn all and everything you have ever learned before. All of your information is misinformation, and what you call science is nothing but an organized system of ignorance. I say to you very seriously, it is more important to go to heaven than it is to go to the moon. But what do we know about heaven? What do we know about the beyond? Do we know what's behind the beyond? I'm afraid some of us hardly know what's beyond the behind. Creatures of twilight and illusion, we drift and drift toward our unknown ends, and that's why I feel the best thing is not to be born. But who is as lucky as that? To whom does it happen? Ladies and gentlemen, I come from an extremely bad stock. The members of my family, blockheads, fishwives, vegetarians, triplets, nail-biters, but I've always been happy. I was born in Upper and Lower Austria 2 years after the discovery of dirt. I grew up a child prodigy. At the age of 6, my second novel had been published. Before I was 10, I could change my own diapers. By the time I was 11, I knew how to wave bye-bye. And tonight, at the age of 23... You're a small but utterly repulsive audience. I cannot find any rapport with you. 400 baboons, 400 sub-gorillas.
You can't talk to him. Give it to him.
Ganging up!
Oh!
I'll show you tonight, for your sake, ladies and gentlemen, for your sake and for the world's sake, I've just completed my book, Health Through Nutrition, Its Prevention and Cure. But because of your boorish behavior now, I am not going to show you the way. I'm not going to give you the key to every lock. I should have known better. One shouldn't try to sell roses in a fish market.
We'll be right back. Wouldn't you like to take him home to meet the family, Moms?
I'd like to take him to Bellevue.
Did you? No, he said very seriously. Well, I think we ought to make the panel even a little bit larger. Here's old Gentle Ben himself, folks. Here's Jackie Leonard. Sit up there, Jack. I'll take a rest for a minute.
When did you leave Riverside?
Let me ask you, where is he supposed to...
How does it feel to play? How does it feel to talk without a peg in your heart?
Am I supposed to sit here?
Sit there. You're supposed to sit there. Sit down, you little cocker. Say, I enjoyed your humor.
Before I'm through with you...
You're not through with me, pal, because you're a nice guy.
If you can talk loudly, my dear sir, I can talk infinitely louder. And incidentally, Mr. Leonard...
You may call me...
Mr. Leonard,
you may call me Jack.
Rumors,
Where you going, baby?
I have heard rumors... She doesn't like you.
Moms, I think it's this way.
That boy is sick.
Wait a minute, Mom.
Just a moment.
We don't know which one you're talking about.
Outside.
I'm talking about that boy from India.
From India?
Where he's from?
Greenwich Village.
Greenwich Village.
Yeah, he has chafed ankles.
He's got ants in his pants.
Was he? Have you met Moms, Jack?
Oh, I know her 100 years.
Do you?
I don't know how old Mom's is, but she used to walk Booker T. Washington to school every day.
He used to carry books.
Yeah. Just a moment, we'll have a few words from the delegate now.
A few words from the delegate.
Now, what are you so nervous about, pal?
This compulsive blabberator, this eager beaver, busybody, smart Alec, keeps spewing forth platitudes and vulgarities like a popcorn machine.
You talking to me?
I'm talking about...
He wouldn't dare, Mom.
I'm all set to puke, to tell you the truth.
Oh!
Well, maybe you'll sound better that way. Relax. What do you hear from Bela Lugosi? Anything at all? I like the way you're doing. You don't get so nervous. Relax. I told you before the show. You said, "Are you going to pick him?" I said, "No." I like the way you're dressed. I think you ought to go out and get your wrist pierced.
Sir, I understand.
Don't get excited now.
Will you please be quiet and stop for a minute?
You better keep quiet,
Jack, he
pal.
could put a curse on you. Be careful.
Yeah, fine.
I have heard rumors, sir.
There are no rumors around here.
I have heard rumors, and if I say sir, this is a euphemism.
What's a what?
I have heard rumors that very recently a mentalist, not a stand-up comedian, just a mentalist, completely annihilated you publicly. Would you like to have this experience repeated now?
Yes, I
and
would,
tonight?
sir. You know something? Whatever your name might be. What is your last, Theodore? Or don't you have one?
Go on.
Oh, what is it?
Go on.
If you want to talk to me any louder than that, you just...
I'm no information desk.
just-
I'm no information desk. Go on,
You're
blabber,
you're not
talk.
even a human being. I think you're an erector set.
The human race to which so many of you belong looks to me like a bad joke.
Yes.
I'm proud not to be a human being.
You certainly are doing a swell job doing it, I'll tell you that. You know, the funny thing, I came on the show, and before the show, he was very sweet and very nice. What did you take before you came
quite
on?
deceptive.
You certainly are, and I think you take him, too.
He said, I think you take him, too.
I don't know what that means.
I know what you mean, because you're from the other world. I don't know where you're from.
No, seriously now.
Well,
Very quietly.
why-
What does it mean when a guy says, I take him too? The audience roars with laughter, probably
because I have a
they
sense of
know
humor,
that he's
that's
a
all.
comedian. So if you say good morning or good evening or today...
Why
is
don't you
stressful-
try and get along with him, Ted?
What's the name?
Brother Theodore.
I like Theodore. I'm not kidding you. I always like you, even...
Go on.
He certainly laughs with a forked tongue, this guy, I'll tell you that. Geez, you're a nice guy. I'm not kidding you. I thought you were a swell fella. Incidentally, the hearse is waiting outside for you, believe it or not.
Very good. Say it again. I'll get another good laugh out of it.
Yeah. I hope so, because you certainly look like a nice guy. I tell you that right now. I want to be very nice to you.
You say that only because you're getting afraid of me. That's why you call me a nice guy. Not because you mean it. Because you know that I'm your mental superior. Only I have not memorized my lines.
You
I
certainly
have
haven't.
not worked at the
How can you
Coca-Cola.
memorize something when you don't have a mind?
Sir,
I can't hear you. What's the
you
matter?
are repeating your Coca-Cola jokes here.
Yes, sir. Where am I working?
At the Coca-Cola.
The Copacabana happens to be the finest nightclub in America. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Where are you working on? May I ask, Theodore?
You
What is
may
the name of-
ask,
what
but
is
I
the name
might
of-
not choose to answer you.
You will not? Thank you. Now, next time you applaud, put your head in between.
Yeah. We'll be right back, folks. Now, can't we get back to sweetness and light
Well,
and
before-
happiness?
Before I leave, and I
Are
have
you
to
leaving,
leave.
brother?
I have to leave, yes.
How do you have to leave? Any particular reason?
Yes, to be back in the ground
number
by
of
9
particular
o'clock.
reasons.
Why is
But
it-
before I leave, I should like to ask this lady whether I'm her little sunshine, whether I'm your little yum-yum, whether I'm your itsy-bitsy little lamb, and would you like to become Theodora tonight?
No.
Why not? Give me a good reason.
I can't be myself, much less you.
He's
Theodore.
proposing.
I am proposing. I am proposing.
What makes old men
I'm proposing
like me so much?
27 gross indecencies.
All right, Theodore, anything you say. I'll be your little yummy. Good night, Theodore. Good night, baby.
Good night.
Pleasant
Good night,
dreams.
Arthur.
Good night, my boy.
I'm sorry you couldn't stay, brother.
I know you're sorry. I know how sorry you are. And I especially know how sorry you are. Good night, sir.
Good night. It's always nice to say goodbye to you.
You're carrying it.
It's always nice to see you. Through. Are you sure that guy's not Borman in South America?
No. Did you notice he doesn't cast a shadow when he walked
Why
out?
should he cast a shadow? His shadow would be afraid to be a shadow.